Once upon a time, in a quiet town, there lived an elderly woman named Mrs. Thompson. She resided in a cozy old home, filled with memories of her past. The walls were adorned with photographs of her late husband, children and grandchildren, who now lived far away. Mrs. Thompson often felt the pangs of loneliness. Her days were long, and the silence of the house was sometimes overwhelming. She missed the bustling noise of family gatherings and the laughter that once filled her home. However, she was determined not to let loneliness consume her. One sunny morning, Mrs. Thompson decided to take a walk to the local park. She had heard about a community group that met there every week. With a mix of excitement and nervousness, she approached the group. They welcomed her warmly, and she soon found herself engrossed in conversations about gardening, knitting, and shared memories of the town. As weeks turned into months, Mrs. Thompson became an integral part of the community group. She discovered a passion for painting and began attending art classes at the local community center. Her paintings, often inspired by her memories and the beauty of nature, brought her immense joy and a sense of purpose. One day, while painting in the park, a young girl named Lily approached her. Lily was curious about Mrs. Thompson's artwork and asked if she could learn to paint too. Mrs. Thompson gladly took Lily under her wing, and they spent many afternoons painting together. Through this newfound friendship, Mrs. Thompson felt a renewed sense of connection and fulfillment. Mrs. Thompson's home, once a place of solitude, now echoed with the sounds of laughter and creativity. She hosted small gatherings for her community friends, sharing stories and enjoying each other's company. The loneliness that once seemed insurmountable had been replaced by a vibrant tapestry of friendships and activities. In her twilight years, Mrs. Thompson learned that while loneliness is a part of life, it can be overcome with courage, community, and a willingness to embrace new experiences. She found joy in the simple pleasures of life and the connections she made along the way, proving that it's never too late to find happiness and companionship.